Hello, Grimjarn. Hello. Greetings, you are first. And this is Mass Effect multiplayer stream 127. And Yuru. Hello, Yuru. Okay, let's see. How are you doing, Grimjarn and Yurui? Are you doing all right? How is weekend going so far? And calculator. Hello. Greetings. Good evening. Squirrel is alright. What about me? I'm also fine. Although it was really hot and they said it's gonna be bad weather now, but it isn't. Have fun turned on, blowing in my face so I can survive. Yurui now dual watching your and Red's Discord stream. Oh yeah, I've seen a big group happening there. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have room for 3 players. Does anybody wants to play with me? It's hot over there as well, Squirrel. Okay, we have Yurui and Kalk. Great. I'm in stream 1 voice. Hello, Kalk.
Nobody.
You're here.
Yeah, I am.
How is your weekend going so far?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. How about you?
Glad to hear. Well, it was fine except this heat.
Yeah.
I like to sleep a few hours during the day, and it's difficult.
When it's too hot, yeah, I hear you.
And at night, it's so wonderful that you don't want to sleep, but it's the best time
yeah.
to sleep. It's the
Yep.
most pleasant. But then again, you kind of don't want to. You want to do stuff because it's so good weather and fresh air. It's not as hot as during day. Oh, I didn't change the scene. People don't see the game. And let me open the lobby. Private Platinum. I guess Yurui will stay over there, because if he leaves the other Discord channel, he won't be able to see Red and Slash
Oh, yeah.
getting into trouble,
true.
huh?
That's true, unless Red is streaming on Twitch, but I don't think he is.
Red is not streaming right now, but he does stream on Twitch. Okay, the lobby's up.
Alright, I'm joining.
Ah, Yoro is also here. Hello.
Hi, what's up, Yurui?
Hello, Yoro.
I might still be muted from when he was in the other channel.
Yeah. We can now switch. Oh, there you
Thanks
are.
for now I'm not muted. I always forget that. Hey,
Hi.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you. Play some
Yeah.
music.
I need to mute my in-game mic out on.
That's maybe loud.
All right.
Okay. Anybody else that wants to join? Okay, we have few viewers now. I can shout the squirrel.
The one and only.
Indoctrinated one.
Yep.
I indoctrinated you to give me a shout. Yes. Oh, you're left accidentally. Welcome back. Why did you leave us?
well, it was a misclick.
So it's not because you don't like us?
Of course not. I
If you didn't like us, would you admit it?
no.
Looks like it's just the three of us then. Shall we private or public?
I don't know.
I'm fine with both.
Okay. Yuru? Oh, Squirrel can come for a run or two. Okay, come. Then we have full team.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
You're here.
Yes.
You made it.
Nah.
I just need to log in.
So, Squirrel, how was your legendary stream?
My stream was a little bit amputated today.
Oh, how so?
You might not have heard about the terrorist attack in Norway.
Oh, I haven't.
A person showed up at a gay bar, started shooting people with a pistol.
Oh man. I'm devastated.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so my stream was very short because of that.
okay.
Other than that, I'm fine. It's hot. It's very hot. I mean, it's usually not hot in Norway, but it's hotter than normal, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. Do you need invitation?
No, I think I'm in.
Oh, there you are. I'll be Warcha Soldier with maxed out Carnage.
I'll be Gas Infiltrator. Is it gold?
No, it's
No,
platinum.
Oh.
we can't go gold. We have Kalk and Yuru here.
No, I mean, I'll do whatever you do.
Is everybody okay with platinum?
Yeah. I'm-
Yes.
Okay, it's something we can start with to warm up.
Well,
Yeah, wave 1 is enough of a warm up.
yeah. This is. Are you ready, Cal?
Yeah.
I mean, this is platinum anyway, so if we're not warmed up, then it's no need.
There's always diamond difficulty.
Yep.
And here we are, the first match.
And
Dagger
of course it-
Collectors. Yeah?
Immediately collectors, of course.
Yeah, that's warm up for you.
At least they're easy to headshot.
Okay, Zeranon, Bloodlust at the beginning of the game, not at the end.
Yes.
No, stop raging.
What?
Yep, I think a random grenade got you.
Yes.
Collector trooper. Headshot them in
No!
for revenge.
This is bad. Where is everybody? Oh, can you hear the dogs? I hope not.
Well, I heard one.
They're not mine.
Do you have dogs?
No.
Okay, not yours. I got it.
That's a neighbor's 150 meters away.
What's happening? Why is this run so bad at the start?
Just gotta warm up, that's all.
Oi! Oh, I got a revive.
So, is everybody warm now?
Is everybody
No.
warm up? I hope not.
Warm. Now.
Worn out or warmed up?
Both.
Yes.
Both.
All three of them. We are warm up, warmed out, warmed up. Well, where are they? Oh, crab is coming. Does anybody here plays any kind of D&D stuff?
Well,
No.
I mean, I do play Baldur's Gate. I also played Neverwinter. Well, you know that, Odie. I also played Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah,
Online.
I do. I just feel like it's wrong just to ask Kalk and Euro, and then I wanna ask you. What about you, Euro?
No, I don't.
Why?
I never got into it. And
So you
never had
tried,
the chance.
or
No, I never had the chance to try it.
ah? Oh, I'm sorry, Kalk.
No, that was my fault. I blew it up.
I should have taken it. I can heal. So do you play D&D, Kalk?
I only play like the computer RPG, so I don't do the tabletop stuff.
Oh well, yeah, me too. I'm playing Neverwinter Nights 2. That's my D&D. I mean, it's Neverwinter is, I don't know how many miles away from Baldur's Gate, but they're all in the same universe.
Yep.
You're
Well,
familiar
as
with
the
that?
game,
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I have 1 and 2. I haven't played them.
Oh, you have them.
Yep.
Ooh. Why didn't you play them, and why did you get them?
I got them because I intended to play, but then other than Mass Effect 3, I quit playing games for many years. So I bought them years ago before I quit.
I see. Zombie slap. Hold on, King. Hold on, King. Hello. Tsh.
the new Baldur's Gate they're making is gonna be really cool. I have the beta version
Nice.
or the early access.
Yeah. It's nice. It looks nice. It looks promising. I hope it's better than Neverwinter Nights 2, though. And what I mean by that is for a D&D game, story with a co-op is not enough. They need to give you all the tools needed to DM and create your own games, worlds. And
Well, you can probably buy, download the cheat stuff, because Baldur's Gate has a lot of cheat stuff.
I'm not sure I understand. That's not what I asked.
Well, what did you ask?
Neverwinter Nights 2 arrived with the toolset used to create the game itself. So players can create their own adventures and sessions and everything from scratch. And they also come with DM clients, so you can create events in real time while players are playing.
Okay.
And also thanks for warming me. Whoever revived me into the sink.
I will revive you into sync.
Thank you.
Why is my in-game sound so loud?
I don't know. I'll try. Leave me alone. Oh. Well, I have to run away from there. No. Hold on. I tried to give blood at the Red Cross this morning, but they said I cannot because of my blood issue. So I'll have to do it at doctor's office. This game is so bad. What's happening? Hulk!
Can we go up the ramp?
Oh!
Wow.
I tried to rescue, it didn't work. I don't know why.
Oh, I think I got secretly executed without seeing it at all.
Is it just Odie now?
I'm
Yes.
alone?
Yep.
No.
There's a Scion and there's at least a Scion.
Yes, there's not much left at least.
Oh, 2 Zions.
Zios, yeah. Yeah, the player Zio, yes. That's him.
2 Zeos.
Yeah, Zeus. Here they are. I'm sorry to hear that. Hold on. But also, I'm happy you want to like help others. That's nice. You do help it every day. When you go live and when you stream, people always look for something to have fun and enjoy. And you have really like calming voice. It's nice to listen to you speak. So you are helping, so don't worry about that. You have to give blood. If you don't, you'll get sick. You make too much blood. What?
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, not really. That's what polycythemia is. I hope I read that right. My body produces too much blood. I need to marry a vampire. You don't come and watch vampires with me and Tickman.
Have any of you heard about Conan Exiles?
A game?
Yeah,
I think so.
it's a survival game.
I watched the cartoon show when I was a kid.
Conan the Barbarian, baby.
Yes.
I know that one.
Is that what it is?
No, it's a survival game. You are caught for a crime you didn't commit, and you're crucified.
Oh,
And then Conan the Barbarian comes and rescues you. And then he leaves you, and you have to kind of survive the...
behind you, Yuru.
It's pretty cool. I bought it yesterday.
Nope.
Ow.
Run from the possessed abomination.
I tried, but only OD carnaged it.
As I should, yes. Better you than me. Anyway, Kalk, if you decide to play Neverwinter Nights 2, let me know. I'm jumping into that game recently and I have fun. I'm not talking about the story campaign, I'm talking about online with DMs and players.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You know, Neverwinter, the online game, also has... you are also able to make stuff there.
The original Neverwinter Nights 1,
No, Neverwinter, the online game.
they disabled that as far as I remember.
Yeah?
It's no longer possible. Also, it's not really the same. They kind of tried with 4th edition, then moved to 5, and it's like just MMO. That it's using names of popular spells and feats. I don't know. And the whole pay to win behind it.
Yeah, it has a pretty wild pay-to-win system. But the game is fun.
I'm talking about adaptation of books into the game itself, which is
Of what
Neverwinter.
adaptation of? Say that again. Odie, I didn't
Adaptation
get
of
that.
the D&D books 3.5 edition into a video game.
Oh,
Neverwinter is action combat MMO with D&D skin, but it's not following anything real.
no, it's an own story. That's what you're trying to say?
No, it's... there is... For example, if you pick a warrior with two-handed sword, that's what you are, forever. You can't build however you want. You can't take 1 level warrior, 2 levels wizard. There is no customization. You pick a character and that's what you are. There is no...
That's the good thing with the Baldur's Gate, because you have dual class, you have multi-class.
Yes. So Neverwinter is actually... that's what MMO does. They weapon lock you and armor lock you to something, and...
Then you haven't played the Secret World. They do not lock you. You just have a starter class, and you can later you can get all the skill trees.
I know I haven't played that. But it's not D&D world,
No,
not D&D lore.
no. But also the new Baldur's Gate, I think, will have dual class and multi-class.
Hope so. They should.
Yeah.
I made a priest and I'm healing everybody, and I have raised dead and resurrections. But you know how in D&D that works? You have to memorize spells in your spell book.
Yeah.
And your mental stats, depending on which kind of caster you are, increase your DC. And there are like saves, fortitude, will, reflex. Nothing of that present in Neverwinter MMO. They have their own stats. I've seen that there is attributes like strength, charisma, dexterity and all that. But I don't know. It doesn't feel. I tried it. I tried to play it. It doesn't feel. It's like it wants to be. It wants to be Terra online. Is there like a maximize extend spell in Neverwinter MMO?
What? Maximize what?
Spell and power spell, extend spell.
You know, there's not spells like you have in spell books in Neverwinter.
Yeah, it's a class
It's
ability.
skills. Yes.
Sorry, just fell off the map.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not a real D&D game. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't play it. If I want to play an MMO that's class locked, there are like many better ones.
Well, I stopped playing. Neverwinter because of the pay-to-win aspect.
Ah, so when you came here, that's when you stopped playing Neverwinter.
No. I played Mass Effect before Neverwinter.
Wait, I don't understand. You stopped playing Neverwinter because of Mass Effect, but Mass Effect
No.
you played before Neverwinter.
No.
No?
I stopped playing Neverwinter because of the pay-to-win aspect.
Ah, when
Did
was
aspect
that?
sound like Mass Effect? I don't know. I don't
2014,
remember.
15, probably.
Yeah, something like that. It was when I found out that they invented the gear score,
Ah, so
Yeah.
annoying. It's such an MMO thing. And then
And
when
when they-
next expansion comes out, so you now have trash. You have to grind
Yeah.
all over again.
Yes, but that's not the only thing. But the gear score. I mean, they implemented Icewind Dale, which I had played the game Icewind Dale,
Yeah. And
and when I couldn't get into Icewind Dale, I just let's just say it was a major turn-off for me.
yeah, they basically use the title to trick players to play both D&D game.
Well, I mean, you had to have a certain gear score to get into Icewind Dale. So I just, yeah,
Oh no.
ouch. But I played Lord of the Rings online before I played Neverwinter, at the same time as I played Mass Effect.
Oh, I'm getting synced.
What if
Or
I
not.
can help it?
I'm helping. There were collector and zombie. Dodge. Where is that banshee?
Inside.
What?
Oh, right next to us now.
But I can't see anything because of Flamer.
Aim at the feet. Aim at the feet.
Sorry.
Odin.
But
Aim at
Also-
the Banshee's feet.
in a Neverwinter MMO, you don't have DM sessions with players.
No.
Although when I did try it, I felt like this game has huge potential. Oh, we have escort. I completely forgot. No,
Almost got it.
oh. Archangel! I'm coming, don't move. No! Hello, Archangel.
Thank you.
That's the biggest downside of Neverwinter. You cannot do anything with DMs because there are no DMs. Everything is prescripted. In Neverwinter Nights 2, you have the story, but you have ability to create your own locations in Forgotten Realms and have DMs control events live and people's skill and abilities and everything that matters, and it's not prescripted. It's you never know how it's gonna end. Zdravo, people. Zdravo, Archangel. Zdravo. Stretch.
Prime coming from upstairs.
No. That's your friend.
Good job.
Yes. How are you, Archangel? Let's try to hold the tower, and then we'll run to the extraction.
2 prawns down low.
No. No.
Those Praetorians.
Ooh.
That was a nice dodge. You keep running.
Whoops.
It's okay.
Oh.
Oh, we're back to wave 1. Wave 1 madness.
Oh,
Oh my.
Soaking wet. I was in the middle of a huge storm. Umbrella didn't help. My shoes were full of water. Ah.
There's another one.
Oh, come on! You don't need to shoot it just to get the explosions.
Why not? I heard that weather will be bad. It didn't happen here yet. So if I poof, that's why the internet has gone down or I lost
Alright,
power.
time to go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Ah,
oh, I
thank
need
you.
my...
Hey, it's time to go.
Oh, I forgot. No, I didn't make it. Archangel, why did you distract me? Archangel is like a bringer of bad news. He is my indication if something happens weather-wise, because he's like 30 minutes away from me, 40 bus minutes.
No, I didn't make it.
Oh, you
I
too
was-
didn't make it. Okay.
I was
That's
at
good.
the line when the timer was at 0, so I wasn't sure.
No, it didn't rain. Although let me remove my earphones so I can hear. Ah, it's beginning. It's beginning now. I can hear drops hitting in the window. So, Archangel, why did you bring rain? Everything was fine until you came.
Hey, who are you blaming?
What?
Who are you blaming for the
Archangel.
madness? Oh yeah, that's true.
Because he was indoctrinated.
We can blame Professor Boris though.
Hey, he's a new graduate. I guess you could blame him.
Yes,
Yep.
and because he's not here. Close your windows, it will be insane. Okay. Okay, I'll trust you and I'll get up and close windows, and in meantime, maybe Yuru has something nice to say.
Watchers are very beautiful, especially the engineer. Or the soldier. And I like the Turian Sentinel with the Trisay. That looks like a beautiful combo.
Oh, I'm gonna change it.
Oh,
Actually, maybe I should. Maybe I do it. I won't be going for kills just for stun locking. Well, and detonating, of course. Let's see.
I'm back. I was
Welcome back,
walking
Goldie.
through waterfalls. Archangel, what are you doing outside on this weather? You should have be here and play with us. Let's see. I'm gonna play Biotic this time. Let's go Fury.
I hope nobody heard that.
Heard
I
what?
did not.
Me eating.
No.
Nope.
How could you?
What are you eating?
Just some chips. Bite.
Chips?
And
With mayo?
no.
Why?
By the way, what do you understand when I say chips? I know it's different in English, depending on where you come from.
It's like potato, but it's
Potato
like
chips, right? Not fries, but potato
Yes,
chips.
not the fries.
yes. I like both.
Yeah, both pretty good.
Archangel working and drinking after work. I see. What were you drinking? Water that's falling the waterfalls? Is that why you were out? I'm ready.
So am I. Am I the only not adept?
Why? So you
Because I just realized.
Oh, what did you pick?
Fortune Hunter.
No, not this map.
The best and the worst.
Sadly, no collectors.
Oh, what is it? Okay, it's not
Reaper.
gas.
Yeah.
This works. What did I pick? Cyclonics or Power Amplifier? I hope Cyclonics.
You took Cyclonic.
Somebody
I think
is
it was
watching.
Yuroi that
Pay attention
Yuroi
to
took,
what I.
Amplifier.
Okay, that's stupid that they can hit you while you are teleporting in the teleport animation.
Grim brute coming up on our right.
Yeah, I see it.
Was there any thunder? We were drinking beer, unfortunately, almost peed myself, Archangel says. Why are you drinking so much? Oh, that's so stupid they can hit you while you teleport. It defeats the purpose of dodge.
Oh, I died. I got stuck from a grenade.
But don't you get damage reduction while teleporting?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
get
know some dodges get.
I get it with a light melee attack. Archangel? Only 2 beers, but it got very cold. I'm melting where I am. Inside, but I know outside is better. Oh, I can hear the clouds. I mean,
the banshees.
Are they talking to you? It almost sounded like it. I can hear the clouds.
well, yes. Who did that? You're
What?
nothing.
Yeah.
I see you.
Thank you.
So what do you plan to do next, Archangel? More beer later, but it's okay because I stopped drinking. I don't get it. Why you confuse me? Oh! Thank you,
did that?
Kalk. Boom, boom.
Good work.
Yep.
You want me to drink as well?
Drink alcohol or hydrate?
Oh, you...
On my way.
There are 2 hunters and 2 ravagers. Just
Just so I know it.
Should I get up?
okay.
Grim was getting over there.
Should I get up?
Game doesn't let me Medigel, and I lost connection.
No!
Ah.
Alright, I'm going.
Okay, I guess we have no choice.
I'm pulling out a missile.
Has to happen at least once a day.
We have to enable something. To calm my nerves. Bad Odi consume. I was gonna consume if they were gonna tell me.
Did you see that, Kalk?
No, I missed it.
They were stuck in a corner. I mean, an entrance that was too tight.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Like 2 people going through a door at the same time, getting stuck.
Oh, I was gonna revive you.
Yeah, we need to have a little bit less surviving now. I mean, resting. Ah.
Decided a sniper should have limited range.
Okay.
the collectors, the Reaper collectors did.
Thank you for the plasma, Archangel. Don't always wait for them to tell someone else died for you. Well, I don't always wait. I did this time. Because it felt like they are close.
Alright, Odie, I'm coming.
Thank you. See, it felt like close like this. Where are they?
Behind us is a Banshee.
Snap
Behind
her.
it,
I see it, I see it.
You Archangel, you first feed me with plasma and then you are making me feel bad. Why? Don't tell because of contrast. Oh, I hear the clouds.
That sounds like you kind of the last thing you said before you died. I hear the clouds.
What are they saying?
They're
That's what he
saying
said.
something like this. I don't know what it means. But
I need a hand down here, guys.
Okay.
Yes, and the Ravager's down and the Atlas... Okay, the Atlas is taking its while. Oh, taking its time.
Oh, get
Uh-oh.
it.
Alright, I got it. I love the Swarmer kills me. Alright, I have enough shields. The Swarmers are coming from me though. Alright, I think I can get this one too.
Need any help?
Ravager down.
I'm good.
Oh, Netzo Perez.
Alright, I might need help with this last one. This Atlas and Ravagers look. No, I'm fine.
Oh,
Oh.
who's
Alright,
doing
let's
it?
do it together.
Together. Okay.
What is
we're
it?
Just, we're just
Rotating.
getting.
No! Rotating opposite side of clock so it goes faster. They're saying Thunderstrike. There was a Thunderstrike in my city like 2 minutes on foot away from where I am. So maybe I should make this stream short. Netzo, casually killing enemies and chilling with casually music.
Odie,
Yeah?
I saw that 67% of the viewers I have from other channels came from your channel.
What?
You know, my viewers when I stream,
Yeah?
67% of the viewers coming in from other channels are from your channel.
Ah,
Also, you are number 1 on the list of channels I share viewers with.
well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So basically, we have the same viewers.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, Phantom behind us.
No.
Not anymore. Now time to save OD.
Yeah. There's the Banshee and Phantom coming on the right.
Archangel usually walks in meters, not in minutes. Why?
Oh, I got sync killed. Oh,
No, I stopped.
nice save.
I stopped her. Oh!
Turret down here.
Where? Turret? Oh,
Down in the courtyard, if you can say it that way.
Oh, there it is. One strike.
Yeah, there is also a engineer repairing it here. Watch out!
ooh. Oh, Phantom. Okay, so I got the Phantom. But there's somewhere a Marauder.
I got the turret.
Come on, we can do this. No! Yes! Oh! Oh! Annihilation field. Yeah, I hear clouds. I don't know how long should I keep going with this. I actually had power outage a couple days ago. It was only like 2 minutes, but still.
Oh, you get power outages because of storms?
Yes, because I live in Serbia. we are like few centuries behind everybody else. So... Oh. Oh, Kalk, the hero. Ooh. No,
I mean,
don't see
whoever's
it.
there. Oh, it's Grim.
I heal you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You are our squirrel.
Thank you.
You betrayed Reapers. No. That was stupid. Why am I going for ammo when there is like enemies next to me? And I have ammo. You're now Cloudy N7. No.
Oh, I got
no.
stunned.
Yeah, he stomped you like right away.
Ooh.
I was looking
Oi.
away for just 1 second and I
No,
immediately
leave
got
me alone,
stunned.
leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone.
That Phantom cheated. She sync killed me when she was on a higher elevation.
Yes, how dare she?
What? How?
I don't know, but she did. She was standing on top of my head and then sync killed me.
Oh! Hide, hide, hide. Line of sight. Ah, you are dead. Ah. Heal, 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 heal. What? What was that? No. No, who is alive? Should I get up?
Yes, get up. He's too far away.
Okay,
He's dealing with the Phantom and
Oh.
the Atlas.
okay. I'm coming, Green. Don't move. Actually move, you are alive.
He has to move.
And now he's dealing with the Banshee and the Phantom. turned around. Now the Phantom's going towards you, Odie.
Oi!
Oh, never mind, you got her. There's another Phantom coming.
Chat. Archangel, speak for yourself. I'm 12,000 years ahead of everyone else. No. No, you don't know anything. Never good enough. You make it look so easy when you kill banshees or phantoms, and I know it isn't easy. Oh, it's Fury. It's easy with Fury. See, you just...
Fury is a...
Yeah. What's a lie?
You have a great Phantom killer.
Yeah, there's one Phantom. There she is.
Cheddar! Ooh! Hello, dobro veče.
There
Another
you-
elf among us. Hello.
The fellow elf.
Yes. Greetings, high elf.
What did you say, Among Us? No.
Neco, Odi... A Aranđela imate... Odi i Aranđela imate pozdrave od Kurupirke. O, pozdrav za Kurupirku. Send regards to Kurupirku.
Phantom come.
Where did she go? No. I don't have open slots, hold on. We are full.
We can rotate.
We can rotate. Who wants to rotate? For the next game, do we have 3 players?
Yeah, I have to go up anyway. Oh no, shit. Look at that.
No, you don't go yet. I stabbed her.
Ah, thank you.
So now someone needs to stop that Phantom. There we go.
Where is she?
I couldn't see her.
No. She's up here. She's up here. Oh! Kurupirka raiding. Let's wait for her to close the OBS stuff before we greet her and shout her. Hold on, you can shout. Get to work.
There's a Phantom.
Kuru! Hello. Hi. Greetings and well met. Ah, Vormav is there as well.
Hey, cool.
No. No. What's where? I don't see.
Hunters coming from
Oh, my annihilation
Yeah,
field
you already
ran
got
out. Captain War. Captain, welcome. Dobroveče, Kurupirka. Vormav, we were not talking about you during our first game. Oi!
Oh.
No. Yes, Vormav. We were not talking about you. Kurupirka, how is your weekend going on? How was your stream? What did you do? What did you play? Did you play Turians? Oh! Dodge! No! Not that way.
No. Okay. Anything I should nuke?
Will you rescue
Everything.
me? Oh, Vorcha rescue and stopped for some reason. And Grimjan rescue.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you stopped.
Ah,
This is happening way too often. On my screen, I revived you.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Your
yes.
screen is
Grim,
lying
there's a
to you.
phantom to your left.
I see her. She's gone.
Nice.
Where are you? Cheers, Kuro.
so I'm gonna have to go after this one, guys.
A turret just killed me.
What?
Oh. Where is it?
I don't know. I resurrected the end of the wave and then died immediately.
And I die out of
Come
nothing.
in. Well, it was a phantom that killed you.
Yeah, but I was behind an object.
This isn't looking good.
This is fine.
Got instantly sync killed again.
No!
Or
Stop moving!
That should give us a break.
what?
That should give us a break. I mean, that
Using
what I
3
did there.
missiles. Yeah.
Oh, the missile. But now they're all at LZ.
Yeah, but we shouldn't go to LC yet.
No, we should keep the
early.
high ground.
Oh,
I'm doing well, Kuru, thank you for asking. It's little hot, but apparently it's also thunder at the same time, so if I poof at any moment, that's why. Oh, 10 seconds. No.
no!
Ooh. Survived. Ah.
Alright, guys. Thank you for the run.
Alright, Grim, thank you for playing with.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Alright,
Yes.
see you, Grim.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Looks like we have no choice but to allow Hodon Kane to join in the Grim Jan's place. I'm so happy that Hodon is now here to play with us.
No.
Hey,
You
with the
didn't
water.
see me eat the plasma. Or do you need to spit out plasma? Kuru didn't. Okay, Kuru, I'm gonna eat one more. One more, here.
Wait, hold on. I gotta redeem it.
I think it's on
Yeah.
cooldown, but
Yeah.
Oh, what? Alright, never mind. It's a 7-minute cooldown. it's so good. Thank you.
I don't have any sponsors. I wish they paid me for this. But when something is good itself, I don't mind advertising it for free. Kuru, thank you, good. I played some great games with great people, so it was nice. Who did you play with? Did you play with Warmath? Did you play with Warmath?
He did play with Warmath.
Oh. Great. Maybe, but people will see.
I played with her earlier today.
She's great. Kuru is great. She knows how to play and she's very positive and likes to talk to people.
It's true, she was the only one. She was the only one talking.
Yeah, I don't think that she uses Discord or anything like that. She just logs in, plays, has fun, and disappears. What should I play now? I'll be Salarian Sniper Engineer. Let's see the chat. I just hope they don't sue you. Why would they sue me? I had an ice cream with 4 flavors of plasma the other day. It was so good. That sounds very expensive. They have that in bakery here as well. Plasma like goes everywhere. Kuru. Last game with Warmath Duo Platinum, nobody wanted join open game. Well, of course, when they see Warmath, they run away. Kuru, I don't have Discord, thank you, Odi, but Warmath is great player. Yeah. Yes, he is. He's a great player and he's great captain.
What about great person? Terrible. Mean.
Oh no, it's Geth.
Grupirka is very funny when she streams. Good evening, oh Senor Xenophoria, the Zan is here. I have a custom greeting for him, it's the Zan. And Gran played today chess with me. He kicked my butt, it hurt.
No. She let me win.
They played Mass Effect 2. Why did you win? How could you win? It's Kuru.
No, she let me win. I did not earn that one.
You cannot beat calculator in chess, Archangel says. Yes.
Maybe 20 years ago.
That custom greeting is pretty cool. Yeah, senor. Just don't let them appear behind us. hold on.
Yes.
How are you, friend?
I'm okay.
What did you do today?
I had to get up early and go to the Red Cross to find out I can't.
Oh, that
give
was
blood
today?
there. Yeah.
Is that all you did?
Yeah. Because my blood condition, I can't give blood there.
Does anyone else call calculator Digitron? Or is it Digitron? How do you say it in English? Plasma.
Digitron.
Digitron? Digimon. Okay. I'm being bombed with plasma, so I have to eat without my hands because we are in combat. Hmm.
That trooper just went completely flying.
My water is already hot, even if I took it out from the fridge when the stream started around hour and a half ago.
Oh.
Yuru. Okay, I'll try to drop from the ladder.
At least my position, how I'm lying on the ground, is funny.
Dangerous inside.
Yeah, I'm running back inside. No,
Oh,
why you
no.
ping pong me? Why you ping pong me like this? I'm just so innocent Salarian. Should I get her? This is great music. Netza, yeah, I stopped playing because I disappointed in myself and I need time to restart myself. I hope successfully. Are you a machine? You are gas. Netza, gas confirmed. Oncoming cock. Netza is your distant cousin now. Cannot wait to play with you again, Netzo Perezzo. You've taken a long break. You are restarting like my PC. It takes forever. Oh! Sneaky guess. But I did play 2 weeks ago on gold. 6-7 games on gold without telling anyone. Sneaky! You're not guests only, you are get infiltrator. You're not guess, but sometimes you wish you were. Archangel, when you say calc, it almost sounds like the other word for rooster. What?
Oh,
That's
What?
funny.
I don't understand.
He means
Elaborate.
cock.
What?
He means cock. Like,
yes, I
Penis.
didn't want to say it.
Why? Archangel, why you do this? Okay, from now on, you need to change your name again. Oh! Missed. He didn't do anything. No, when I stream, somehow it's always about boobs and prawn, and now calc. Calc. Is that how I should
Need some
say?
help over here?
Teach me. You are no angel, Archangel. You are devil in disguise.
The devil is also an angel.
Yes.
was.
it just means he has cocks on the mind, you know.
Yeah, but not Archangel. In that Lucifer TV show, we've seen Archangel as... No, that was Michael. I'm sorry. As a twin. Sona! Hello, time to ban the stream then. Doesn't have the PAG 18 warning. It should have. Oh, hello. Get up. Oh! 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 Ooh! Where do I go? Oh! Squeeze through, squeeze through.
Oh,
No!
hold on, they're all around Odie. He probably needs some help.
Use a rocket.
Oh, he can handle it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Hold on, his angel.
How many ops
Yeah.
packs did you use?
I have 2 left. I don't know how many I used. I don't think. It's just
you're fine.
reflex. Oh, good to see you alive and kicking as well. Yes. It's good to see you too, Sona. How are you spending your weekend? Did you plot anything? And if you did, why didn't you invite me? Never good enough. We need to deceive the program who prevents us to speak freely. Oh! No! Kuru, so guys, thanks for chatting. I want short take time to a friend, and I am saying bye for now and happy weekends all. Alright, Kuru, thank you for the raid, for bringing your friends here, and I wish you the same happy weekend. And every
see you,
day,
Kuru.
and every year, and every moment. Also, for those who arrived, if Kuru and I know mutual people, but if you are first time here, hello, welcome. I'm Odie, and I usually stream Mass Effect. This is where I teach players how not to play the game. Oh! Why didn't that heal me? Bye, Kuru. Should I get up? I will. Hold on, you too slow.
Is that pyro okay? That pyro just casually walked. Well, in front of me without shooting me at all.
What?
I think I drew aggro on it, so it just kept following me.
Who is not shooting
It
me?
was right beside me. I literally,
that's
literally
funny.
hugged it, and it just walked away.
Never Good Enough says, no, that is what I'm doing. What are you doing? What are you knowing?
Probably teaching how to not play, I think. Is
Why?
there a bench?
I'm teaching people how not to play. Why? No, you are not. You gave up. Oh. Against my will, believe me. I don't know what's gonna first happen, me removing the hat or Netza having faith, trust, confidence in himself. You need to do what makes you happy. If playing Mass Effect 3 doesn't make you happy because you cannot solo plat under 20 minutes, then you should not play it. You will remove your hat way before I learn how to play properly. I don't think so. But I'm not gonna give up streaming because I'm not having hundreds of viewers. I do it because it's fun.
Nope.
Hanging out
Gotta
with
do it for the
friends
swarm.
and having that recorded and kept in a memory library on YouTube. Though those are the true values. Everything else, nice bonus. Sure, I wanna be able to solo platinum under 20 minutes, but I know I cannot. That doesn't mean I won't stop. That doesn't mean I will stop playing the game. Netza, when I fail to be useful in games, that is when I quit. Odi, are you using some graphic mods? A lot. This is a lot. Sona? Archangel, I bet Odi and then Seven Squad will get an Easter egg or more in Mass Effect 4. They don't even know we exist. They don't even know we exist. All my BioWare connections are gone. People that I knew there that work, they moved on. I don't know anyone else. They don't know that we exist. So there might silent lurkers in 7S hiding in the shadows.
Nope.
Oh, you think
I'm getting
so?
synced.
Oh! I'm sorry. Dodge! Yeah, of course they know. They have their spies. They need to monitor their community. Nah. I hope. But we'll see. I mean, if they cared about us, we would have gotten multiplayer in Legendary. So, that's evidence enough. They do not. And that's sad truth. I was raided once by people who used to be in BioWare. But they were working on some other game in another studio, I forgot. It happened last year. Oh! That is the reason I quit. So the people heard about you. I quit for you guys so you can become strong. No.
What?
It's so painful to see him do this to himself.
Yeah.
Can we together do something for Netza to help him overcome this? We as community, he's been playing with us for a long time, and he feels that he's not good enough because there are players who play better, and that's what makes him feel useless. And when he feels useless, he doesn't want to play. But as somebody who has played with him as many times as I could, I had a lot of uses from him being in the party.
Well, I've been playing this game for 10 years and it took me like 5 years or more to get actually good at this.
Yeah?
And he has all the people from N7 squad, so to tell him what to do to get better, so it shouldn't take that long.
Alright.
I don't think he's bad at all. He's just... I think he's too hard on himself.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to touch, what Archangel brought. There is not a lot of players who play better than Never Good Enough. Never Good Enough is actually a good platinum player. He doesn't play many characters, just few of them, and he contributes to the game. He's not the best player ever, but he definitely contributes. And when you play a trio without him, you can tell that it's not gonna be easy as it is with him. 20 seconds. This time, get in here.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, this game isn't about getting the most points, it's about
Yeah.
working together, and
Yes.
it's just about working together.
And this game is also not about real skill and like reaction time, aiming skills and everything. I'm horrible at that, but I know how to play it,
Yeah.
or I know how the game works, so I can compensate that.
Hello, Red. Thank you for the shout. Hold on. Hello. See, Neta, I'm last. I, who has founded the N7 Squad community and has been leading it ever since the day one, I am on the last spot.
Yeah, and then sometimes like for objectives, or even those like sometimes you just hold spawns so that enemies don't spawn behind your teammates. Like you might not get any points because you're holding the spawn, but you're preventing your teammates from getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So then at that point, like you would get 0 points because you're not killing anything, but you're just preventing your teammates from dying. So there are many ways to do well at this game, or to be effective at this game. It's not just points.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't reward the teamwork. They just reward damage and stealing kills.
Yep.
Red is here. He had a duo with Slashy Slash. Does anybody from the chat wants to play? We can rotate players. Let me know. You have 1 minute to tell me. Let's see. Neca. Ne kažem da sam loš previše, ali kad povežem dosta loših partija u kojima nemam učinak koji očekujem od sebe, ja se smorim. Neco, ni ja ne odradim svaku igru kako treba. Ima baš gde sam ono loš. Evo na primjer, for example, Red Lightning and I, both, he's also a really good player with, he can solo platinum with trash weapons. Him and I did duo gold and we got wiped. And he's also community lead. He joined the rank at the beginning of this year, I think. What did you see? Krogan Sentinel not being used? Oh, Sona! The story behind this is I told EA customer support to move my games from one account to another so I don't have to relog when I want to switch to Andromeda and Star Wars and so on and so forth. So I have lost all the progression and had to ask my friends how to get it faster back, recover, and I never leveled up everything. So these things still didn't get played. So it's been used. I actually like it. I'm gonna play it now. You'll see. This is just even. We're gonna go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I was saying that you can solo platinum. I didn't say you soloed it. I actually don't know, but I would assume that you did because I know how good player you are, Red Lightning. And Archangel wasted points because I was gonna pick Krogan Sentinel anyway. Do you want a refund or you gonna still use it because of the Scorpion weapon? Let's see. Don't need refund, alright. Weapon damage. I did headshot damage and you told me to use Scorpion. Make him green. Just make him green. Alright, I'll make him green. Which green? Plasma time.
Prediction has started.
Oh, what is that? I cannot see from the OBS. How many times will audit that? What did... No! What is this?
Votes have been started. All right.
Well, we could scam everyone and just, if we get collectors, just bombard Odie with A-bombs. How long can you wait till the prediction ends?
I think it ended.
No, I will
No, until he gives the...
until the finish of the game, and then I'll choose the answer.
Okay.
Until then, everyone will have a badge next to their name showing how many times they voted.
Archangel needs to go. We'll watch the YouTube when it comes out. Okay. Bye, Archangel. Ćao, čao, laku noć.
Do you need more time, Odie? Oh,
No.
bye-bye.
No!
Lovely.
And it's collector.
More lovely.
Okay, this character run is for Archangel. He redeemed Drogon Sentinel with Scorpion. Did you vote? Never good enough? Prediction? Are there votes?
Oh nice, I just killed an abomination with my dodge.
Nice.
You were late. Can you like remake the pool and make it last 20 minutes? Hold on, because if we have to wait for the match to end, we may as well have the pool 20 minutes long.
And then people can make us. People can say, "Oh, he's already died twice, so let me vote on this instead." It would be unfair.
I didn't die though.
Yes,
Yeah.
but now they can say you didn't die, so they can vote on the lower one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they cannot vote anymore. How many votes are there?
Oh, a good amount.
What?
We'll tally them up at the end.
Yeah, I don't think everybody saw loaded in time. For example, for Euro, his vote expires. 3 people voted. Yeah, and now the other 15 cannot.
Wait, my vote expired?
The
No,
other
they don't
time-
expire until the finished answer's been chosen.
Oh. Retreating to survive. Who's gonna count my deaths?
We will.
Everyone.
Everyone?
Alright, I'll keep track of it. Well, we'll all keep track of it. We'll tally it up at the end and throw out the outliers, I guess. It'll only be impossible to count if you die more than 10 times. Or
I
if you
will-
die like 5 times in a single wave.
I will try not to die at all. Even at cost of you dying.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay? Just don't diode. I guess
Oh, it's just brutes.
I guess they voted like I will die a million times.
Probably like 12. Uh-oh. I got a abomination chasing me. There, I got it.
Where is that target?
It's another brute.
Very far away.
Yep. I tagged it, but
I
yeah, it's
finally,
already full. There you go.
yes, finally fought my way through to that route.
Die!
Watch out, there's a possessed abomination next to you, Yuri.
I know.
I will rescue you.
Alright, I got you.
No, I will rescue.
I
got
willingly
one.
went into that.
Are you trying to bait me into death?
Yes.
No.
I think that's what it is. Just kidding. Nah,
No, I
because he
just
knew he
want to
was.
get the biotic explosion.
Okay.
And I have to get close for the bubble.
What do you mean 0-31? Hold on, did you put that I will die 31 times? As an option.
I mean, it's
No.
possible.
What? Do you have that low opinion of me?
No, he just said he didn't do it.
It was a typo.
See, I don't have any badges next to my name. I didn't
Zero.
vote.
Oh, so what was the vote? I didn't even read it. How many times will I die? And people can vote between what? 0, 1, 2, and 3. Is that
That's
what
too
it is?
low.
Yep, 0 to 3 or 4 or more.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Ah, so you have included the infinite. I see. I see.
Of course.
I've got a feeling I'm gonna lose some credits.
Save me.
I gotcha.
Odie save me.
Ah, I see what you are trying.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Well, if I voted, I would be particular to having you die as much as
Yeah.
possible.
You're gonna try to kill me a few times, and once I reach the number you voted for, then you will do everything to protect me.
Well, it's only 0 to 3 or 4 to 6, so it's not. It would be. If it had more options, it would probably be more obvious. Or if we had money behind it. Oh man, I'm gonna die.
Netza, okay, I'm off. Bye bye, enjoy playing. Bye everybody. Bye, Neco. Pereco, never good enough, is leaving. Laku noć.
Bye.
Pararararararara. Hi, Galaxy. Hello. Hello. Get to work. Ugh. No.
There's
Okay,
one.
one,
One.
and it's wave 4.
Dragons cannot dodge.
I was trying to kill that Scion with the Asari dodge.
Are you working, Hodon? No, you are running. Why you are not working?
Put on EXE is broken.
No. Okay. He wants me to shout you so I can die. I see. Sabotage. Sabotage by my own mods. There you go, Air Galaxy. You're welcome. How is your weekend going? No! Heal, 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 heal. Heal! Faster, Rogan. And I have 0 fitness.
That'll do it.
If I had knew that Kodan was clotting, I would put maximum fitness. But I didn't. Okay, if I revive somebody else, does that mean I'm back to 0?
Nope.
No.
No.
Hi Galaxy, I still have to do some programming. My weekend is just beginning. Oh. I'm doing some Mass Effect 3 and after that some D&D with friends, I hope. 10 players already gathered, I already checked. Okay, I'll nuke this. Oh. No.
Almost. Krogan has too much health.
Yes. Even without fitness. No, no cover. Get more grenades. Yeah, that was close, senor. Oh, cow. What are you
I'm
doing?
getting synced.
No. Oh. What's this? Scanned Atlas. But we are attacking Praetorian. Scanned Praetorian. How can you scan to... Oh, you just changed that.
Yeah, I just changed it.
But technically I didn't die, I was bleeding out. I was still alive. The question is how many times will I die, not how many times I will fall. Yeah?
It's so difficult.
Is that right?
No. How many times will you go down?
I need to read the question. How do I check that? Let's see. Need to open dashboard. It's somewhere there, I hope. Let's see. Let's see if I can trick you in your own plotting. Where is it? Choose prediction. How many times will Odi die? Yes! Yes, I'm alive. Bleeding out is not death. I should study for a lawyer, yeah? Oh! Oi! Why didn't you tell me? Yuru, why are you plotting against me?
Get my points back.
No.
No.
Na 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 na. Oh! I save you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Nice. We defended the... What's... How do we call this place? The pools? Poles?
Some people say pillars, some people say
Pillars.
relay station,
Yeah, pillars.
columns.
Yeah, it's pillars. Crap. Over.
Up behind us in the pillars.
What's there?
Possessed Praetorian and 2 piles.
Lots of enemies, not just one.
Yeah. No. Difficult, but we can do it. We can make it.
No.
Scanned Praetorian. Ah! It flew. I thought I can hit it with power faster before it goes up. Senor, did you bake pizza recently? No pizza. Well, next time you make pizza, you need to take a photo. We have a deal, yeah? I also made some bread and also some fancy cakes though. Oh, a honey cakes with honey. Did you take photo of these? Oh, you did? Strawberry and with vanilla cream topping. Let's see. Oh, no. No, no. Sync kill is a real death. Oh, ammo. Give me more. That grenade just fly through the stairs.
Nice.
Plasma time.
A good Yodi.
Who died with me?
I
Oh,
did.
not Odie.
Not me.
Oh, hold on. Did you get synced?
Can't watch Odie's back anymore.
I can't move. Oh, now I can.
Alright, senor, yes. And Mech, hello. Look, look, look. And Red.
Nice.
Almost missed.
Yeah. But you didn't, so that's why. Well, I missed.
But at least you got something else.
Yep.
Kill it. Oh,
I'm gonna use it. Oh, you got it. Alright.
there we go. Hello, Mech and Red. No hello for Red. Why not? Red, what did you do? Did you do something to make Mech mad, angry at you? No, we also have a stretch.
What?
Angry Patrol shooting missiles at me.
Oh. We are here.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Never.
Yes.
That was close.
We should have let it happen.
We got targets twice. Had we not, he would have been going down more. Probably.
I entered bleed out mode once, but I haven't died once. Just for your information.
Well, you made the question, so we'll have to adjust it.
No, you made question, not me. You made question.
I just chose it from the list that you already had there.
That you made before. We can do this. 1 minute 5
Here,
seconds.
Praetorian.
Only I
There's
had
Praetorian
lash.
hanging out with us.
Okay, get ready for behind the pillars. We're gonna take the right side. No! No, Yuru, get up! Let's go. No! Stop that! Come! We have to run! 30 seconds.
I can't help you, Yuri.
Okay, I'll gel. I still have.
No.
Wait, why do I have 4 gels? I thought I had 1.
No! Yuru, what did you do to me? Oh!
Uh-oh.
I was like waiting for Yuru to...
No, I'm getting stunned too much.
He didn't make it.
Full
wow, you made it,
extraction!
Yes, full
Wow.
extraction.
Woo!
Wow.
Somehow I made it.
We made it, yes. Two deaths, or did I miss one? No deaths, senor, what? No deaths. One bleed out. One bleed out, no deaths. Done better than this. Let's see predictions. See details. Oh, it doesn't say. Maybe in the
Zahn predicted 0 to 3.
what? One user won 489 points. Who? Senor. And who else lost it?
I lost.
What did you vote?
I vote on 4 plus death.
What? Why would you vote that? I guess
Because I was trying to get you with A-bombs, but it didn't work.
Yeah, he did get hit by A-bombs at the end there, but he survived.
Yes, he did get hit by some, but he survived because he's a Krogan.
Yep.
Yes. I had cyclonics, but no fitness.
Yes, he's a clonic Krogan. That explains a lot.
Yeah. Well, because the weather is going crazy here, maybe this is a good end point. We had awesome extraction, full extraction. Yeah?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's time for me to make lunch.
Who did we have? We had
Yes,
Kalk,
indeed.
Yuru, Grimjan,
An extraction of fools.
and who else? So we had Yuru and Calculator and Grimjan. And who else played with us?
Hold it.
I cannot remember. Shh! Why? Whose side are you on?
Both?
No. No. Yeah, that was awesome. Let's see what credits say. We had things happen. moderator Hodon came. That is being really highly paid for the job. And raids from Kurupirka, thank you for bringing your friends here. And that's it. Is there anyone we can raid? Let's see. Oh, we have few people.
Oh yeah, there's Lids.
Leeds Wits, is that who you suggest? Alright. We're gonna pay visit to Leeds Wits. He usually talks to me as soon as the raid happens, and my music and OBS is still running, and while I shut down stuff, and finally I'm ready to reply. I had no idea what he said. So I just say hello and lurk for a bit. But yeah. Here, let's raid Leeds Wits. No! What game? Chat. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll do probably another one tomorrow. And thank you for playing and feeding me with plasma. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.